What's up? So what's your name?
Chaos World.
So how long you been in Atlanta for?
I've been in Atlanta all my life, but in the specific city itself, I've been in here like 3 months.
Oh yeah. So where were you born?
I was born in Georgia.
Which part?
Decatur.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
I stayed out there for a good little minute, and then like I was moving around in different parts of Decatur, but I was still in Decatur. And then I left Decatur and went to Florida, and then I just bounced around.
What one do you prefer? What one do you prefer?
Where do I prefer?
Yeah.
I mean, I actually want to go somewhere other than what's good, fam. I actually want to go somewhere other than here, because Georgia has this time where it just gets, like, just Georgia in general, it gets played out. And like, I got my folks out here, I got my fam out here, so I make my little money, but it's just like, it goes a long way when you can go to new areas and be a new person. So
Yeah. So how long you been there for? How long you been in Atlanta for?
2-3 months.
So do you work? What do you do?
I make music. I'm a photographer / videographer. So I do the same thing you be doing. If anything, I can teach you something. I've been doing it for a little minute. I skateboard, I play football, I play basketball, I mix, master, produce, publish my own songs and stuff. I do a lot. And I just started a whole YouTube, so I'm getting ready to start posting on that like crazy. I just redid my TikTok, Instagram, stuff like that. So I'm BTB right now. I'm about my business. So my professional platform is going up and stuff. I got more and more viewers. My YouTube page just hit 100 subscribers, so I'm getting somewhere.
Yeah. So what type of things you gonna do on your YouTube channel? What are you gonna do on your YouTube channel?
Posting my music, for real, like posting my music, doing little vlog clips and stuff like that. I want to start doing vlogs around the city and shit like that, just so people know that I be out here and be, cause like when you just showed up and that lady walked past me and she was like, "You supposed to be in Gwinnett." Yeah. She saw me from YouTube. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
That's why she said that. Cause I just did an interview yesterday with Life of Grandma. Shout out to you. And she did my interview, and I told her that I was supposed to do another interview right after hers today. And it's just, I find it so crazy how time it goes.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. Wait, so how old are you?
23.
You been to college or school?
Yeah. I went to Georgia Piedmont Technical College, and I also went to Job Corps for mechanical engineering.
So what do you study?
Mechanical engineering.
And what's Job Corps? What's that?
Mechanical engineering is like working on machines and cars and stuff like that.
And what's Job Corps?
Job Corps is a trade school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got one in Georgia. The location I went to is Albany, where you can basically go up there. They got a bunch of different trades that you can choose from. And you can go up there for a certain amount of time and work for a certain amount of time, and they give you a place to stay and everything. And you work until that period where you get your trade or whatever, and then you can either decide to leave or you can pick up another trade. And then just keep going after that till you got like, you know, however many trades you wish to have.
So what's the food like in Atlanta?
What's the food like in Atlanta? Yeah. It depends on where you go, because I ain't gonna lie, Atlanta is high priced, but certain people have their, you know, range, their price range on certain things. So for me personally, I be damn, I go get something from the gas station fast, but certain places, like, yeah, and overall I would say yeah, like you'll find some good spots out here. There's some gourmet restaurants and stuff out here and stuff like that. So it just depends on what you're in the mood for.
So have you ever experienced homelessness in Atlanta?
Yeah, for a good little, when I first came out here, yeah, actually. But I ended up getting situated because the good little few months that I was out here walking around and making the little money that I was making, it just wasn't sufficient. You know, so I'm like, you know, I gotta go out and be me. I gotta go out, get some time to myself, be able to reset, clear my head. I was able to use my money a little while that I was paying for my roof to stay. It's cool, but I knew I had to come out here and get some business done or whatever, so I'm here now.
Was it safe? Like, when you're sleeping out and was homeless, was it safe?
Yeah. I make sure that I stay on the green regardless. That's why I'm getting in no fights, I'm getting in arguments. You barely see me in conversations. And when I do, it's usually when somebody's trying to get me outside my character.
So sleeping like so you were sleeping on the street or?
I've always had a physical place to stay. I just never had a place of my own.
Oh.
And for me, homelessness like means that I don't have a place of my own.
So you came out here like to chase your dream to see if, oh.
Yeah. I know that it's gonna be hard. I know it's gonna take a while. Hey, it might even happen tomorrow. But even if it happens tomorrow, somebody asks me, everybody wants success, but what are you gonna do with it when you get it? So even if it happens tomorrow, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all that success. So I don't know. I'm push my music, push my photography, and push my digital art and shit, and just see where it goes.
So wait, so how did you meet Fiesty?
Atlanta Street interview. She was actually in the process of doing an interview with one of my homeboys, and I happened to be going to a club that night, and I was in the process of walking up to the club, and I had to get through them to get to the club, and they kind of stopped me and wanted me to do my little thing or whatever, so I went ahead and got along with it, and yeah, we just started kind of connecting after that. Her and her whatever got into it. He left her where she was, and she ended up being with me, and ever since then, it kind of just happened that way. But me and Fiesty don't deal with each other anymore. So she does her little thing, I do mine, and of course there's no bad blood or anything to that. I'm not gonna say nothing disrespectful, but yeah, I'm just over that. I couldn't deal with it, and what can't be done won't be done. So
You still have feelings for her?
I did, but I don't know. I just like. When you hold on to that kind of stuff, you can't never really forget that person. Even if I see her every day after today, I'm still not gonna.
So you won't give her another chance? So how long was the relationship for?
Like 4 months, not even. It wasn't even that long. Like we didn't even last that long, and we lasted longer than what people expected, but it was a lot.
But you seem like totally different people, like personality-wise.
Yeah, because I try to keep me no matter who I'm around. So like, I might have a lot of different people around me, but I'm always gonna be who I am.
So what do you see in the future, like a year, 2 years from now?
I want my music to get me somewhere. I want to be able to get to a point where I can see myself in my own spot, with my own equipment, with my own camera. You know, I want to be able to have everything that I don't have now, so that I can be able to do the things that I know I want to do sufficiently. Because even with what I'm doing right now, I can only do so much with the phone. So, like, you just need to advance in life to get to those levels that you already know you can get to by advancing. So,
And what would you tell your younger self?
Listen to every fucking body. Listen to everything that was ever told you. Any person that had your last name or shared the same blood, listen. Because you damn so don't want to find out what happens if you don't.
What would you tell your youth of today?
Stop trying to follow trends. Like, it's okay if you're gonna do anything trend wise, make your own, because that's when you'll get to a point where you turn yourself into your own leader, and a bunch of other people are following in your steps. Versus going on TikTok and following every trend that you see, because usually that's making them the person you could be. And people get famous for all kinds of nowadays. Y'all really don't got no excuse.
So what's your social media? Instagram?
Okay, so yeah. My YouTube is, even though my name is finna be changed, I'm finna change my name to Chosen. But as of right now, it's CHAOZ_returns for my Instagram. My YouTube is CHAOZWRLD altogether, lowercase. That's my YouTube. My TikTok, the same, Chaos World, CHAOZWRLD. And that's about it, because I don't use Facebook and Twitter and all that other stuff, even though I'm getting ready to, but that has to be reconfigured, so I don't have, you know.
Alright, so do you have anything else to say? Right, end it?
Yeah, other than be safe and have a nice trip back.